Hey guys, Streaming Ratcore Veteran here with another quick video. Excuse me. Now this is going to be the pros and cons about the Dell XPS Special Edition Tower. Mine here has the 8700 in it. Excuse me again, not the K model, just the regular 8700, the i7 8700. The GTX 1080 is taken out just so you guys can see in here better. I already did a previous video and that's uploading as we speak. Alright, so the i7 8700 is in there. 16 gigs of hijinks DDR4 2666 RAM. I got a 256 gigabyte Samsung NVMe SSD M.2. Here's the rest of it. These cages are removable. I'm not a big fan of that chip just being like that. But the pros of this, it's a pretty nice system. The power supply here swings up, as you can see. That's okay. It's a plus and a minus all by itself. It's a 460 watt power supply. It's enough for the graphics card. But the problem with it is of its design. There's a major flaw. When this is down, it's pretty freaking close to this, man. Like, it sits just a couple millimeters right above that. So if I take this, which is pretty much flat, and run it across here, you can see I can barely stick my finger in there. That's how little of a room you have from there to here to cool that CPU. So the biggest, and I do mean the biggest, issue with any Dell XPS system currently on the market is that fucking cooler. It's absolute junk. You do not want one with this cooler. That's why mine's going back as soon as they send me the other one. They wouldn't send me just the cooler in the mail. I mean, I would have put it on my goddamn self. But they would not send me the cooler by itself, so I have to get a whole nother fucking system. That cooler is not efficient for how these 8700s and all of these 8th generation CPUs are made currently, because they're not soldered anymore. They went back to paste in between, so it gets less cooling. And then having this piece of shit cooler on here that's not efficient enough for the heat distribution of that chip, it's bad, okay? The only other fan in this whole system is this one here, going out. This one's blowing down on the board and on the CPU cooler, the fins, and this one's sucking the heat out. The graphics card blows it out the back because it's a blower style. That helps a little bit, but not much. And there's literally no other spots in here to mount a fan as an option. The only other option you could go, since there is only 4 slots right there, a 4, 1, 1, and then the 16, 16's for the graphics card, is getting one of those slot fans that go into here. You could plug it into that bottom slot, and that might help a little. But it's just not going to do it. I did one stress test on this CPU. One. With this stock cooler on here. And it got up to 91C. That's very bad. This is extremely inefficient system. So if you get a K processor, don't fucking overclock it or you're going to burn the damn thing up. You can't put a all-in-one liquid cooler in this. You absolutely cannot. This thing here, you would think, oh, well, there's a fan there, and you could put that, you could put the all-in-one cooler there. It's not going to have enough room with how that connector is, and with that. And there's no room up above that, because this, if you bear with me for a second, I'll actually take this up. Well, I can do it this way, I think. Yeah. if I take this off real quick and show you guys, let me unplug this. Now, if I take this off and show you, there is no mounting options for an AOI in this, an all-in-one. That's why later on, I plan on buying a new board, a new case, more RAM, and maybe some odds and ends. I don't know. I might be able to use more pieces out of this. But if I take this off and show you guys, come on. There's no mounting option there, guys. None. This is a separate plate that they had to design to get some extra cooling. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with this design. There's absolutely no extra room in this computer for any extra cooling. And having a chip in here, a CPU chip that runs hot to start with, is a bad idea. If you get one of these systems, make sure it has the new blower style CPU cooler on it. If it doesn't, you don't want it because it's fucking garbage. Alright, now, when I get that new one in, I will show you. It should be here Wednesday. I will make a new video showing you the differences between these two systems. The new one might be a lot more efficient. It is a blower style, kind of like what would be in a laptop. It has a fan, and it's bigger, and it has a bigger cooler and heat pipes. And it blows up and into this fan. It blows from here, circles, and blows up into this fan and blows it straight out a lot better. It's like a vapor chamber style. So that might be a lot better. I'll do a stress test before I make a video, and I'll let you guys know the actual truth behind this. Right, guys, I figured I'd let you know. This is, I'll show you, a special edition tower. You can see it's all gray there, which it's not that much different from the damn regular one. Alright guys, I'm the Stream Interact War Veteran. If you have any comments, definitely write down below. I can answer anything if you have any questions. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video, guys. Have a good one.